All right, welcome back. I'm so excited because we have a PSA return, which take a while to get since it takes a few months once you send cards off, but we have 20 cards here. I don't know the grades. I haven't looked at them, so I'll be seeing them live with you all. Let me make sure I open it so I don't see any of the grades. I think this way is the right way. Oh gosh. So I think this return is the first one I filmed beforehand. So if you haven't seen it, what I'll do is I'll put a little information bubble up top around here maybe, which leads to this submission video for this submission, which is a couple months old at this point, I think. And if you want to, you can watch me look at the raw cards before I sent them off. And then come back to this video and watch what we got for grades. Or you can just watch it as is, which is fine. But what we'll do is we'll start. Okay, so we've got a Shining Mew from Shining Legends. I've actually got this card as a 10 already, but another one would be awesome. All right, Gem Mint 10. So that's another one we've got. I'll probably sell this one. I'm not sure. I might hold on to it. And I am at such a weird angle right now with the phone. So I'm going to adjust it just because I'm sitting at such a really weird position. So, well, that's a great start. So Gem Mint 10, Shining Mew, and then give me a second, I'll readjust our camera here. All right, that's much better. So there's our Shining Mew. All right, put that one down. Sort of a little 10 stack, hopefully. I know I've got, I think 2 Dragon Ball Super cards, and then the rest should be Pokemon. I think I've got a single Yu-Gi-Oh! So this is a Special Rare Repeated Force Vegito. I've only really sent off Special Rares and Secret Rares. This one is from Set 2, it looks like, Union Force. And Gem Mint 10, awesome. Repeated Force Vegito. Very nice. I've talked about them a lot, but I really like the Dragon Ball Super cards. I think this one looks awesome. And Vegeta's a really cool character, the fusion, obviously, of Vegeta and Goku. So there's that special rare. And then we've got one more Dragon Ball Super card. Let's see what this one is. Oh, the Twin Onslaught. That's us 4-Son Goku. Let's see. Gem Mint 10. Awesome. Another special rare again. I've talked about this card. You actually saw me pull this one live in one of my original videos when I was opening up booster boxes of Dragon Ball Super. So I opened up a Miraculous Revival. Excuse me. I opened up a Miraculous Revival booster box, and this was the special rare that we pulled in Gem Mint condition. So awesome. Look at that card. Gorgeous. Good start so far. Getting a lot of 10s. I have a lot of modern stuff. Ooh, this is a big card. I've actually got this as a 10 already. I think last time I checked, this card was going for like 150, 180 bucks as a 10. But I'll have to double check the price. What I am going to do is I'm going to put up prices and the population of these cards. So we'll see what we got. Ooh, Mint 9. I'm actually really surprised. The centering on this is pretty good. I don't see... Looks like there might be a speck or two. Something on the back here. I don't remember that being on the card when I sent it. So that kind of stinks. Yeah, there's like a scuff here. And there's some scuffing right there. So this card's way more beat up than I remember. I mean, you can kind of see all along the top there, which is really disappointing because I don't remember it being so beat up. But again, this was a submission I hadn't. Again, this is since the submission's a couple months old. I don't know. Maybe I wasn't being quite scrutinizing as much, but. Anyway, there's a Mint 9. Again, this will be up on my eBay. Sell this one since I've already got it as a 10, but kind of disappointing that one didn't get a 10 as well. So, Mint 9 Ultra Prism Lily. Hopefully our non-pile doesn't get too big. All right, Full Art Glaceon from Ultra Prism. Mint 9 on this one as well. Could be because of the centering. The bottom's a little thicker than the top, as well as left to right. The right side's a little thicker than the left. I remember when I first looked at this, I was talking about a couple things on the back. I'm probably blasting the light in your eye, but I'll have to go back and watch the video of the submission. I think I talked about the back of this one and being a little hesitant to send off, but There's a mint 9 Gladion. Not one I'm too disappointed about. Full Art Zinnia. I had the hardest time. This one looks off-centered. The bottom is way thicker than the top. So if this one gets a 9, I think it's because of centering. Mint 9, yeah. I had the hardest time finding. This is the second one I've sent. I actually bought this as a PSA 10. I found one for 30 bucks, and I snagged it up because here we are on the second one, and I can't seem to find one that's 10 worthy. I think just because of the centering. The centering on these have just been not good. So there's another mint 9 Full Art Zinnia. All right, the one Yu-Gi-Oh card. This is, I believe, a Ghost Rare. Gorz, the Emissary of Darkness. Ooh, I'm seeing way more scratching on it than I remember when I first pulled it. But Ghost Rares are just notorious for being difficult to get Gem Mint 10s on. You can kind of see there's little hollow scratching all over it just from naturally being a Ghost Rare and scratching very easily. So I have a feeling this is probably a 9. Yeah, mint 9. Gorz, the Emissary of Darkness. That was one I was really hoping that we could squeak out a 10 on, but we'll take the 9. All right. Full Art Gladion. I haven't sent... This is the first one of these I sent off. I was having difficulty finding one that I felt had a shot as a 10. This one looks like it might be a little off-center. Again, thicker bottom than top, so... Yeah, mint 9. We are not doing nearly as good as we've done in the past with some of these Full Art trainers, but man, I don't know. I must not have done a very good job looking these over before. Again, I think I took a bit of a risk on some of the centering just because, again, this one's obviously off-centered a little bit with how thick the bottom is compared to the top border here. So, well, we're definitely learning more. I feel like, at least since my last submission, PSA has gotten a lot more strict with what they give 10s. So here's Mina. This is the third Mina I've sent off. The first two got 10s, and the third one got a 10. So I'll throw this one up on eBay if you've been looking for a Full Art Mina PSA 10. There you go. All right, Welder. I sent off 3 Welders because I had them. And as long as one gets a 10, I'll be happy and I'll sell the other 2. So the first one got a mint 9. Maybe because of centering? I don't know. How's the back look? I don't know. I don't really see anything. Maybe a little bit of kind of scuffing down there. I can't tell if that's on the case or the card, though. That's what happens when... or that's why it's kind of difficult to tell if it's the case or the card when you're looking through the plastic. So who knows? You can kind of see up here, too. Is that scuffing on the card or is the plastic scuffed? But I thought the front looked good. I don't see anything glaring. The centering's pretty good. So, mint 9 on that Welder. Maybe they only wanted to give one of the 3 a 10. We'll see. Here's the other one. Ooh, Gem Mint 10. There we go. So we got a 10, which is nice. Added to the Full Art PSA 10 collection, which is awesome. There's a PSA 10 Welder. And then let's see what the last Welder got. Hopefully another 10. Centering looks okay. Mint 9. So they did. They only gave one of the 3 a 10. That's pretty crazy. They've really started cracking down, I think, on this modern stuff. Because, I mean, the back looks pretty good. I don't see anything glaring. Maybe this corner up top? I'm not sure. But yeah, I think they've definitely got way more harsh on the modern stuff. And they're looking at really any imperfection. Again, centering, yeah, the bottom's a little thicker than the top, but it didn't seem like it was quite enough to justify knocking it down a grade. But there's the mint 9. One of them got a 10, which is great. That one will go in the collection. The other 2 will go up on eBay, which happens. All right, Plumeria. This is another one, of course, Burning Shadows, that's been really difficult to find PSA 10 worthy ones. Oh, Gem Mint 10, awesome. I was actually expecting this one to get a 9 for sure, just because Burning Shadows has been so difficult to find Gem Mint condition cards. So back of this one, see, even this, you see there's this white, very, very, very small white dot, which I feel like is more of a flaw than anything I saw in the welders. And then the centering looks pretty good actually on this one, so awesome. Well, there's the full art Plumeria Gem Mint 10. Was not expecting that, but very happy because do not have this one as a PSA 10 yet, so that's great. Blaine's Last Stand. I've sent off, gosh, 3 or 4 of these. I've got a 10, so whatever this gets will go up on eBay as well. Gem Mint 10, awesome. So this one will be for sale. Not a very expensive card, maybe like 25, 30 bucks. But then again, it's a first generation gym leader. So there's Blaine's Last Stand from Dragon Majesty. Green's Exploration. This is the first green I've sent off. I'm nervous because the other full art trainers have been quite the toss up. Bottom is a little thicker than the top, so we might not be too lucky on this one. Gem Mint 10, awesome. So we are lucky, which is great. That's really exciting. This is a great card. Again, green being one of the 3. You've got red, blue, and green. We've got a full art red, and then I think I don't know if I sent off a blue in this submission or not, but I've definitely sent off a Blues Tactics, which would be awesome to get to kind of complete that set of 3. So there's green. Gardenia. This is another one that I've struggled to find. It oftentimes has pretty severe centering issues. This one actually looks really nice. So, Gem Mint 10, awesome. Another full art trainer to add a collection. Love it. I had sent off one of these before and it came back as a 9 because of centering. I don't think I sent off another one. I think this was the only other one I sent. So, very happy that this one has gotten a 10 since I haven't had a 10 yet. Very nice. All right, we're getting down to the end here. Got 4 more cards, I think. Skyla. Okay, so X and Y have been difficult to grade just because they're a little older, not as good of production quality. So this is Breakpoint. I've sent off a Skyla before. It came back as a 9. This one actually looked pretty good. Take a look at the back. I'm not seeing anything on the back. The back actually looks really nice. So, let's see if we can get lucky here. Gem Mint 10, awesome. That is a great 10. These XY full art trainers have been tough to find in this condition. A lot of times you'll get one and it'll have just a little bit of whitening on the edge or on the corner or something. So, that's awesome. I'm very happy to have gotten that one as a 10. Now I can stop hunting for Skyla, because I bought a couple of these and ended up having to sell them all basically back or to other people just because I got a hold of it in person and looked it over and it just was not a Gem Mint 10. So that is awesome. What else do we have? Full art Olivia. I have not, again, I feel like I'm a broken record today, but this was another one that's been tough. I've sent off, I think, at least 2, and they both came back 9s. So I think this is the 3rd one I've sent. And this has got pretty good centering. How's the back look? There's a little speck down here on the bottom right. And then a speck, gosh. Okay, there's a speck there on the top left. I don't know if you'd count that a speck right here on the top right or not. I have a feeling this one's going to be a 9. Unless they were feeling very generous, and based off of what we've seen so far, that's not how they've been feeling. Oh my gosh, they did. They gave it a 10. I'm so surprised. So both of the welders that got 9s, I thought their backs were way better than this one. I mean, you've got, look at this. You've got just a smidge of whitening down here. You got any in this corner? No, that corner's good. But then you've definitely got this right here on the left. And then kind of a smidge on the right. So, I don't know. Sometimes you get lucky, I guess. But I'll take it because I have been hunting trying to get an Olivia graded as a 10. So that's awesome that we finally got one. Alright, last 2 cards. Ooh, and they're the WotC. Saving the best for last. So, first edition Misty from, is this Gym Challenge, Gym Hero? I don't want to move my thumb yet until we see the grade. But this one looked nice. There's maybe some very minor print lines. Kind of horizontally there. How's the back? Smidge of white, maybe, on the corners. I mean, but it's pretty nice condition. I bought this from a guy off of Reddit. So who knows what it's seen or what it's been through, but let's see. Whew! Mint 9. Okay, not surprised. Not surprised. Gosh, WotC cards are so tough to grade, but there's a Mint 9 first edition Misty Hollow from Gym Heroes. And then I know what the next one is. It's going to be a first edition Brock. And this one, yeah, you can see it's got some print line hollow issues. You got one right there by his head. There it is. Got a couple over here, but I have a feeling this one's going to be a 9 as well, if not an 8. Mint 9. All right, so we got Brock and Misty as a matching Mint 9 set. I'll take it. That's not too bad. I'll probably hold on to these. I don't know. Maybe I'll sell them. But that's what we've got. Like I said, I really enjoy doing PSA returns. A few more 9s than I was expecting in this one. It looks like we split. Oh my gosh. We did. We split exactly 10 9s and 10 10s because it was a 20 card submission. So 50% return on the 10s, which isn't too bad, and then the rest 9s, which I'll take them. I got a couple cards I was surprised about. So that's what we've got. You'll probably see these show up on my Instagram, on Facebook, on eBay if I'm selling them, but usually I'll sell the 9s, especially the modern stuff. I might hold on to the Misty and Brock, we'll see. But any of the 9s will likely be up for sale, as well as any duplicate 10s, like the Blaine and the, what else was there? I don't even know. The Mina, that was definitely a duplicate. So those will be up on my eBay, so check them out. I'll have links in the description below. And thanks so much for watching. Hopefully we'll have more returns soon. I've got a couple more submissions out, kind of waiting to get them back. And I've got more going out. So if you like this sort of video, go ahead and smash that like button for me. It really helps me out. Subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.